I want to play you a clip of another politician, Obama, President Obama, and this is really interesting. It's about the way he deals with a heckler.
Okay.
I think I've seen you being heckled, so I'm going to ask you about that in a second. But this is how President Obama deals with this guest at the White House.
You know, over the years, we've gathered to celebrate Pride Month, and I've told you that I'm so hopeful about what we can accomplish. I've told you that the civil rights of LGBT Americans is... Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, you know what? No. Hey. Yeah, listen, you're in my house. Come on. It's not, you know what? It's not respectful when you get invited to somebody. You're not gonna get a good response from me by interrupting me like this. I'm sorry. No. Shame on you. You shouldn't be doing this. Come on. Can we escort this person out? Come on. You can either stay and be quiet, or we'll have to take you out. All right. Can we have this person removed, please? Come on. As a general rule, I am just fine with a few hecklers. But not when I'm up in the house. You know what I mean? Because, you know, my attitude is if you're eating the hors d'oeuvres, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And drinking the booze. I know that's right. Anyway, where was I? I love you back.
He did well.
He's a class act.
He did well. That is being shared around the world as we speak. It's a real test for a politician, though, when you can handle it. I mean, you know, comedians do it for a living, but a politician to handle it well in front of the cameras is a good thing.
And you have to say, if you kind of think of British politicians, could any of them have done that? I wonder, because if you look at the way we tend to handle the public, politicians, it's almost like a barrier goes down. We almost try and keep our politicians away from the public. If you think during the election, they were almost hermetically sealed off.
Well, we tried our best to bring... We did bring a few politicians together with voters.
When Cameron was up, I think, in the Northeast, and there was a fiddler who went up and he was singing a song about why didn't David Cameron beep off back to Eton. And David Cameron was hurried away, and some Tory minder went and stood right up against him like that. The complete opposite. And even if you think of sort of the master of managing people, Tony Blair, who was, you know, God's gift at handling people, remember the difficulties he got in with the Women's Institute. Now, I remember that because I was there, and Tony Blair was actually coming back after Cherie had just given birth to Leo. So I'm thinking, oh, they're going to love him. They're going to give him a big maternal reception. What do? Slow hand clapping. And even TB was struggling to know how to deal with that. Similarly, when he was on the election round, do you remember Sharon Storer, the woman outside the children's hospital, got right in his face? And you see Obama do that, manage to turn them around. It's a real skill, and you have to be very, very good.
It does help when someone in the crowd then says, I love you. I mean, it really does. Now, I've just thought about the time you were heckled by one of David Cameron's minders, and I've only just thought about it, so we haven't got the footage of it. Where I can put it online again. It's out there, don't worry. Was that live? Were you doing a live piece, or was it just
What happened was I was standing in Downing Street, and I'd done a piece for the news, at which Craig Oliver, the PM's Director of Communications, took some massive exception to. And then he came out and started giving me an earful. And genuinely, none of us knew that it was all being recorded. So he was giving me a good finger wagging, and I was nodding along. But I've been heckled at other occasions. I basically just go sheepish and skulk away. I mean, to do what Obama did is, you know, frankly extraordinary. The only thing I will say is I think American people are much more deferential to their politicians and cut them much more slack. Here, we're much more robust, and I think we're a much harder crowd to work. If you look at, like, American journalists, they stand up when the president comes in. When Cameron comes in, he's going to sit back like that. You know, we're a very different audience, so I would like to see Obama try that here, because I think we're a much tougher audience to turn around.
Okay.